Hi folks, welcome to my channel again. Love it when people watch and listen and hopefully learn something about East Tennessee and the rides I take. It's always nice to have somebody riding along with you. Big shout out for sure to my friend Great Rides. We seem to have a lot in common, not just our Can Am Spyder F3s, but the way we enjoy our riding time and the way we talk about what we do. Great Rides claims he's coming down my way, and I don't know if it'll be possible to hook up. As you can probably tell from my voice, I've got a bit of a head cold, and I had to give up on a really great ride today because of the cold temperatures. Don't want it to get worse. Old folks like me are subject to getting pneumonia, and I sure don't need any of that. Great Rides was commenting on the new Can Am Ryker. It looks like it's a great little machine, but is it really an entry-level machine for people that can afford a Spyder at $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 or more? If you can truly roll out the door with a new Ryker for 10 grand or less, that's probably a pretty good buy, and not out of reach of a lot of potential buyers. But with that 10 grand, there's a lot of motorcycles out there, really sharp, really cool, and sometimes very fast motorcycles you can buy for the same money. And are the younger riders really interested in trikes? Trikes have great appeal for riders that don't ride motorcycles anymore for a variety of reasons, and certainly changes in your sense of balance, your strength, whatever, can be a factor. I know it is for me. These are cool little machines, and the shaft drive for the final drive system is a great idea. I've only had two bikes that have had shaft drive. One was my 71 BMW R60/5, which was an excellent machine. And I also had a Yamaha Virago 1982 model 750, XV750, I believe was a model designation, shaft drive. That was a really nice machine. Made great sounds too, even with standard exhaust. I can recall driving it down on a Chicago street and having people take a look around for the source of this musical sound that this little V-twin made. And it really was a great sound for sure. So, what do you folks think of the new Ryker? It's certainly a different looking machine. It sort of looks like a Can Am Spyder, but the proportions are quite different, and it really looks like a machine that doesn't have quite the serviceability of the cruising models of the Spyders. Even the basic F3 has room for extra storage behind, and the trunk is decent size. I'll stay in your lane there, Johnny. But maybe a great little machine just for a short blast at the end of the workday. I remember back in the day when the small Hondas, the Dreams, the CB150s and 160s and so forth, were sort of being marketed for just that kind of riding. Person comes home from a hard day at work, needs to blow off a little steam, and the little motorcycle in the garage is just the machine to do that for this rider. I can relate to that. It's been a long time since I had a machine quite that small. My Yamaha DS6B, which is not a very well-known motorcycle, was a two-stroke. Pretty sharp with the red paint and the chrome fenders and all, and it went pretty darn quick for a 250, and it was fairly comfortable to ride on. Well, this is speaking as a 20-something guy. As a person my age, may have found it to be less so. I don't know. So, what do you think of the Ryker? Who's going to buy it? Is anybody going to buy it? I'm sure they must be selling some. Will people really opt for the lowest model, the 600cc one, which has a top speed of only 70-something? Or will they go for the 900cc, which has a bit more performance potential? Well, the sales figures will tell if this machine's going to be a success or not. I hope it is. I hate to see Can Am make a bad decision and market a product that there really is not a buyer's market for. Can Am needs to grow. The more they grow, the more they'll have to offer for all of us who do ride them now. I've always been kind of impressed by Harley-Davidson's marketing model. It's not only that they sell motorcycles, but they sell clothing, accessories, and a whole lifestyle. I believe they're the only company that has a factory-sponsored owners group, the HOG, the Harley Owners Group. And it's a whole package when you get into Harley-Davidson. And it's the good way they make you feel when you come into their shop, and especially when you buy one of their products, when you get to ring the bell and have your picture taken have your 5 minutes of fame. Not a big deal, but things like that are kind of make it a little bit more worthwhile. Well, that's the end of Route 360, and I'm now on Highway 165, heading into Tellico Plains. It's a nice little community. We have some friends that have been living there for years, but it's like really far away from everything. And if I had turned the other direction off of Route 360, I would have gone along the river and entered the Cherahalla Skyway, which is a beautiful drive. You may recall last year I rode it with Brer Dan, my riding buddy, who's still occupied out of state with a job, so I'm afraid it'll probably be next riding season before we get to ride together again. Good luck, Dan. Being up north, your riding season's probably pretty much over already. You ought to come home and bring your bike, and maybe we can get one last ride in before it gets really too cold or we get snow and things like that, and the riding season is over down here. It never ends for very long down here, but as all of you who ride know, the time off the machine when it has to be put away and covered up and put on the battery tender, it's the worst time of the year. Tellico Plains has a great little bakery called Tellico Grains, which is a super place to stop in to get pastries, and they make deli sandwiches that are to die for. But they sell out, so you got to get there early. Now we're on this little sidey here to ride down to the Shell station to collect our 93 dead dinosaurs. I think that's the way Blockhead puts it, another motovlogger. So, I guess I'll have to sign off here for now while I pull up to the pump and get my go juice. Oh, nice looking Indian over there. Yes, I do like those motorcycles. Thank you. I have a receipt for pump 5. Thank you.